Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and if you like Black Clover or any of the other shows that I have been working on, be sure and subscribe. And this is going to be a review for Black Clover episode 25. Yeah, few things happen in this episode. Charm is actually the one who actually defeats the witch. And yeah, she ends up having to use the mana she stole, or at least some other mana she had, to keep herself from getting either getting killed or losing. And yeah, it made her look old again. Now she's trying to get more mana, and she ends up landing right in the smack dab in the kitchen of the castle. No, not the castle. The royal, wherever they're at. And Charm thinks that the lady's after her lunch, when in reality she just wants all the mana that Charm has. And question, why does Charm have a small form, and then when she got serious, she got her big, tall, more adult form? Why? Could somebody explain that to me, or is that explained later? If it's explained later, just tell me it's explained later, okay? And she ends up sending the lady flying, or I should say old lady flying, and where she gets captured. What the freak? Sorry, I just felt something on my face. Anyway, all this commotion ends up sending the food flying, and we almost see it fall out of the building. Thankfully, is able to save it, and thus yeah, Charm ends up falling in love with Yoko. And I think he's getting his side back. I am not too sure. So I'm guessing that kind of answers my question on if he gets his senses back after this whole thing. And when the lady gets captured, everybody's mana goes back to normal, so everybody their looks change to how it was before. So that's good. And now Yoko is exhausted from using that magic spell. And the funny thing is that when he collapses from exhaustion and ends up going right to sleep, I haven't used the toilet! Jackson? Good God, I'm not the only one. Anyway, ends up collapsing, but he ends up landing right on her, and she's obviously freaking out. And Fugolian ends up getting brought back after Asta ends up revealing that the guy who was leading this whole thing was hiding among the corpses. Which is very fitting considering who the voice actor is. Anyway, Fugolian gets brought back, minus a limb. Yeah, I was not expecting him to be missing his arm. And he's quickly losing blood, and apparently if a person dies, their grimoire disappears. So, yeah, that's a thing. And Noelle works on trying to save his life, obviously. And thankfully she's able to stop the bleeding enough so the grimoire does not start disintegrating again, because it started doing that a little bit. But then it stops. And Asta decides to try and take out the other guy, and stops him from being transported by sticking his sword in the spatial magic spell, which dispels it, which is awesome. And then, yeah, Leopold's not too happy about this, considering that's his brother. So he ends up attacking the guy. Not the guy on the ground, the guy who did all the spatial magic. And Asta gets the smart idea to use his own swords on the injuries that he got that are still bleeding to dispel the curse, because his swords dispel magic. That was actually a smart idea. But then some more enemies pop up. What's going to happen now? We will see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all next time.